nurse. That's all. Welcome everyone to Haven of Horror. As always, I am subject. We've got Robert and Noah. Noah, I don't
Hello.
know how I know your name. I don't remember you being here. Who
Oh,
are you? Welcome everyone to Haven of Horror.
I'm just some guy. I thought I'd stumble upon this random voice chat to watch this movie.
Oh, you've seen this before, right?
Yeah, the only other time I've seen it was with you. So,
that is the quality of movies that I make you watch.
so I remember a little bit about this movie, but um, yeah, I think we're mostly gonna get Robert's reaction here because this was his first time.
That's true. Robert, do you know anything about this movie?
Vaguely. I know it's about a virus or something, some type of outbreak. I know it's one of Eli Roth's like big body horror movies. Very extreme. Very. I mean, I guess this predates Saw, even though Saw is credited as like kicking off the quote unquote torture porn era of horror. But this does come out before that. But that's
Maybe.
Or
kind
We
of
does
the
it?
found
experience.
three different release dates for
I
this
was gonna
movie.
say,
That's true.
or does it?
But yeah, I know it's very gory. I know it's very mean. Would you call this a horror comedy, or would you just call it more absurd, extreme
I,
horror?
as we've gotten away from it, I do think it is absurd. I think you could label it as a comedy, very early 2000s comedy.
I think I'd say it's more in the camp of it's just very absurd with some comedic moments.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know this isn't going for grim or depressing or serious. It's something like the Texas
No, not
Chainsaw
at all.
remake.
No.
Not at all.
I mean, I think you could call it a comedy if you want, depending on how genuinely funny you find it. There's some cringiness to it from what I remember.
It's a weird little picture.
It's a little picture.
All right.
And it's only one of like two Eli Roth movies I've seen.
The other was Borderlands, right?
Yeah, I was first in line in the theater to see that movie.
I knew it. I told you not to do it. I know you love the games, but
Well, the weird part is when I went there, I was the only one there, and I couldn't tell why because it's a great movie.
it is a mystery.
You know what
It
else is
is.
a you know what else is a great Eli Roth movie? The
Green
Lost World.
Inferno.
The Lost World.
Oh yeah, so
He's in the Lost World.
we
Oh, he
found
has a
out that
cameo
he's
in
a
that?
cameo in the Lost World, and Wikipedia just listed as Subway Man. So I thought for a second that it was the guy that was like, I believe you about the dinosaurs that are stuff like that.
Talking to Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's a guy in the background holding a newspaper.
Oh, great.
I don't think that counts as a cameo. Like, I don't think he had much of a career yet. He's just guy on Subway in the Lost World. But he wasn't a name yet.
I
Nope.
was gonna say, what did he directed at that point?
Nothing.
This
I
first
think this is
movie.
his directorial debut.
Yeah, I
But
think it might be too.
I think him and Quentin go back pretty far because I know they're friends, and he kind
Yeah,
of helped him with some of his movies. And then, of
and
course,
he's
Eli Roth's in *Inglourious Bastards*.
Glorious Bastards, yeah, which is
Yes,
probably the
this
best
is
thing he's
this is
involved with.
his first movie, and he's the director, the writer, and the producer.
And all tour.
Not to give it away, but I still say his best movie is Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Probably is.
This year there will be no leftovers. Thanksgiving.
Scare the stuffing out of you.
What do you just think? Does that layout look crooked to you on the stream?
What on YouTube? It looks fine to me.
It looks alright to me.
Do you know where the timer is going to be?
Yeah, right above
Like
me,
in the middle?
like in that middle area. All right, is everybody at timestamp to 0?
Yep.
I am.
In 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that was fine.
Flex by
Uh,
Entertainment presents.
so I have a very interesting experience with this movie because when I first see this when it first came out on DVD, and I thought it was one of the most disgusting things I'd ever seen. And then I showed it to my
Oh
buddy
wow.
like a year ago, and I was like, "This is really tame."
You've
I've
desensitized
devolved.
since then. Yeah. This was the first step on your path to becoming degenerate.
You're not far off. It was Jason X and then this.
And this, yeah.
These are the movies I watched as a teenager.
It's funny though that you had that reaction because watching this, I didn't have much of a reaction to it, so that shows how much I've been desensitized in the past few years of getting more into horror.
Well,
We
yeah, I've
almost
seen the
waited
Terrifier movies now.
to put this on the wheel because there is a shot for shot remake, like Psycho '98. But I was impatient.
Oh yeah.
I needed to see Robert's like reaction to this movie. This has the greatest setup and payoff of all time.
Oh yeah.
This did have Greg Nicotero behind it. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I forgot
For the
Angelo
makeup.
Badalamenti was involved with some of the music.
Oh, who's that?
He was David Lynch's main composer. He did the music for Twin Peaks.
Oh, okay. And I will say, even though I was like, this is better than I remember, there are still a couple of scenes that made me go, ugh. And I have seen all four of these for some reason.
It's franchise.
It is.
You poor soul.
To the point of they did the prequel, which is 3, that has Sean Astin in it for some reason. And then they
Oh.
rebooted.
Why is he in these?
I don't know. And Ty West directed 2 before he disowned it.
He went on to bigger and better things.
Yeah,
did.
so that's kind of interesting. You've got Ty West doing starting out with a Cabin Fever sequel, and then you also have directors like Scott Derrickson, where one of his first movies is like one of those shitty Hellraiser sequels.
Oh,
So that's
yeah.
kind of interesting.
They start from humble beginnings, these guys.
Yeah, except Ty West. I think Ty West is a far better director than Derrickson.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I like some of Derrickson's
He
movies.
blames the studio for Hellraiser Inferno, but I've seen some of his other movies. They're not that much of a step up.
I like the Black Phone a lot.
That is probably his best movie. Although I like that first Doctor Strange well enough.
Me too.
So this is one of those things where you could tell this is the early 2000s. It's trying to be edgy.
Yeah. Already we got dead animals.
It's like that's clearly a dead dog.
I was gonna say that dog
Oh
is
my
clearly.
God.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You forgot about that, huh?
And is this credited as one of the first like go-to modern horror movies where like everybody's an asshole and super unlikable and you're kind of rooting for them to die? Is this one of the big ones of that?
I feel like there was a time it was, but I also feel like at this point, this has kind of just slipped into cult status. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this anymore.
That's true.
Yeah,
Like
'cause
this
that
is
was
a
one of the
prime
other-
example. Most of these people are assholes.
Yeah, that was the big thing that jumped out at me when I watched this. Was I hate all of these people.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of this movie. I think it's fine for what it is, but
Well,
I don't
like
like any of these people.
I like the one guy here from Boy Meets World. I think he's probably the best character, but it's just because he's like the least offensive.
yeah, that's a thing I've talked a lot about. That's become I don't know, just a cultural osmosis thing in like modern horror movies of like, well, that's the point is you're supposed to not like the characters and so you root for them to die. And we've discussed a lot of classic horror movies where that's clearly not the case. Even most of the old Friday the 13th movies are just kind of quirky weirdos. At worst, they're just one dimensional and underdeveloped, but you usually like them. There aren't that many stock like asshole characters you're waiting to see die. It's just like, yeah, the characters are
Mm.
fun. It's all about balance for me.
I do see
Yeah.
that conversation more in the slasher vein, less in like a virus movie like this.
Hmm. Oh Jesus!
Yeah, just go up to this random kid you don't know.
Yeah, it was the 2000s. It was a different time.
See, that doesn't feel that long ago to me. I guess it was.
It was it maybe over 20 years ago. Who's to say?
Who knows? Who knows exactly?
But yeah, to John's point though, the first time I ever hear about this movie is actually the Red Letter Media review, which I've seen a little bit of, but that was a while ago, and I didn't watch the whole thing. But I never even heard of this movie before that.
I had
Out
heard the
of all
name of
of
this
the
movie,
like
but
awful
I didn't know
people,
about it.
the guy in the orange shirt might be my favorite, just because he's so over the top awful.
Yeah, and I do have that with Trent in the Friday the 13th remake. He plays it so well. He is kind of fun.
It shouldn't be every character. You should have
Right.
some people that you like in there.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Wash it out in this gross lake.
Ugh.
Ugh.
He's gonna catch the cabin fever.
I'll tell you what.
So this is why we're watching this because Santa Claus is in this movie.
Yeah, Christmas time.
This might be the most authentic old person in a movie I've seen in a while. Yeah, so that's a
Will?
thing in this movie.
Will? You were saying he's the most authentic old person.
Am I wrong?
No, that's yeah. That's what good you brought it up.
You said it.
You just said it.
I can't believe that guy said this word that I'm gonna say.
Using that word pretty liberally.
Why can't you just buy the Snickers? Like, it's 2000 and something. I'm sure it was like $1.
Let's say it was 2002. Because they probably shot it back then.
Snickers were like $1 and
So we've talked about the movie Cabin in the Woods before and how that's primarily riffing on, the Evil Dead and then a bunch of other classic horror movies. Do you think this
Mhm.
is another one that informs that movie at all, or
Yes.
okay?
Yeah,
This is
because
the one
I
that
think
is.
they're both intentionally using stereotypes, but I think that is more to like a satirical level, whereas this is just kind of more like, I don't know, it feels a little bit more nihilistic and just like, yeah, you just watch every character die.
This is a guy that grew up watching stuff like The Evil Dead and was like, I want to do that. But he has a very different
Yeah.
outlook on life than like Sam Raimi or.
Mhm.
But I mean, this is the only other like big example of a cabin in the woods movie that I can think of that would influence the Whedon movie. They just got here.
Lock the door, you idiots!
They're horror movie characters. They don't know how to lock doors or do anything smart.
And they waited whole 5 seconds for it.
Oh God,
What was that
was he
last?
holding binoculars?
He's doing a pirate impression. Yeah, he was holding binoculars.
Why? He's 2 feet away.
Maybe he's hard of seeing.
He's hard of hearing.
He's hard
Oh,
of
he's
hearing.
also an idiot.
Do you love this dialogue?
He's a little deaf. He needs to use binoculars.
Do you love this
Oh
dialogue? Why are
God.
you gonna kill squirrels? Because they're gay.
Uh,
Oh yeah, this I don't think this movie would come out today.
no.
Not in the way it is.
And her response is, "Don't be a fucking retard." Oh,
Yeah, so this does feel very much a product of its time with the
this is
edginess.
very early 2000s. And they're trying to do this like sincere thing with him.
It just doesn't work.
The
'Cause I don't
problem I
like
think
anyone.
the problem is because I don't think his character is a bad character. It's just it doesn't feel like Eli Roth knows how to write anything other than an asshole. So the actor is
Mhm.
kind of left to make the character his own. And I like that actor, but he's a TV actor.
Right. This is a good montage.
Look on Robert's face.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
the
glad
keep
I
spinning
get to
I want.
see. I was so glad I get to see Robert's reaction.
This is what we're doing here.
I forgot about that.
Robert looks so disgusted.
This movie's sick. Oh no, they're gonna get attacked by the tar monster from Creepshow 2.
No, no,
Get
no,
out
no!
of
Wait,
Oh
wait,
here,
wait!
no.
you fools.
Yeah, so I
And
mean, so far this movie is pretty obnoxious.
I mean, at least deliberately so. It's up to you if it's a problem or not.
Right,
It's
yeah.
not like nobody knew what they were making.
Because with Eli Roth's Thanksgiving, like, so that movie doesn't have the best characters. Some are kind of likable, but at least that movie, for most of the characters, there is more of a reason for it because they are partially responsible for the riot that breaks out at the start of that movie, and that movie is very satirical about Black Friday and all the stuff that happens around sales and the holidays and stuff. So it's a
Mm.
lot more purposeful. Where with some of the asshole characters in that, which is also why I think I mostly think that movie works.
Yeah, I think it works more than this.
I don't know. I'll remember that. Why you want to kill squirrels? Because they're gay.
Why do you remember that, John?
Because it's stupid.
No, we're gonna get canceled.
Well, probably.
But the setup and atmosphere of this is also very like Eli Roth's spin on Friday the 13th movie. Just instead of it becoming a slasher movie, it's going to become a body horror nightmare.
Yeah,
A Nightmare on Elm Street, if you will.
and I won't.
Oh my god, that looks very unsafe.
That's not how you make a campfire.
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I never
You probably also should start fire, like start a fire with alcohol in your hand.
did
Nah, you idiot.
that. Oh, thank God! I only shot a guy.
It's okay. It's easy to mistake someone like that for a squirrel.
Oh.
Oh. I'm trying to help you. Don't make me shoot you. Every word is fuck.
Like strays.
Yeah. Oh.
Robert,
I mean,
that
this
might
is
be one of
better
the
than
worst.
Strays.
This is better than strays. That might be one of the worst things I've ever sat through.
Let's not talk about Strays.
I was wondering this morning, like, like, I wonder what I missed for movie night, and then I saw Austin mention Strays. I was like, oh God, they watched that. Okay, I
Yeah,
don't think I
because
missed it.
Austin threw a hissy
Let's not
fit.
talk about that.
But I
No,
did
let's
make
hate this commentary.
them watch Wishmaster first, so we got at least a good movie out of it.
It was an interesting triple feature. It was Wishmaster, Strays, and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
That's a great movie.
Oh yeah, fantastic movie.
Was that anybody's first watch? I know Austin likes that.
It was John's
cool.
first watch. Yeah.
It was good. I don't know if it was great, but it was good.
Great Thanksgiving movie.
It is.
That guy's easily amused.
So, Robert, who's your favorite character so far?
uh, I
It's a little
guess
We're
hard.
waiting.
I guess blonde chick because she hasn't really said anything yet.
You don't have to listen to crap come out of her mouth like the other characters.
Oh, now we're doing a Friday campfire spooky story.
Spooky. I mean, I guess my favorite character is the obnoxious guy
With the FU hat.
with the FU hat. Because he's so stupid.
I'm sure this has been done somewhere. It would be fun if it was a little subversive, where like the douchiest, most like awful guy, it ends up having a character arc and becomes like the final boy, and kind of
Yeah.
more redeemable. I don't know if that's been pulled off somewhere.
I feel like Maybe that's been done in a movie.
I think I've heard Hostel get lumped into that, but I've also heard that like from the start that guy is the least awful of that group. But I haven't seen those movies.
It's not funny.
You gotta
Yes,
do
it
a
is, you
full
slut.
redemption.
You ignorant slut. Oh my god, the Eli Roth cameo.
Ah,
That's scary.
it's just Eli Roth. He's just a scary man.
This is the best that Eli Roth could come up with for a campfire story.
It feels like the first draft of his fake trailer for Grindhouse, and that was rejected.
Oh
Shaggy.
fuck! It's him.
Isn't this? Isn't that Eli Roth as well?
That is Eli Roth.
Yes,
Yeah,
Okay.
playing Shaggy for some reason. It's Scooby Doo.
the chin beard.
I wonder when the rest of the Scooby gang is gonna show up.
I hate this character already. It's the key to making friends. Have a lot of weed with you.
Probably stole that weed from Jason Voorhees.
If only Jason was in this movie.
I can believe this is the same universe as the Friday remake.
It's probably just right across from Crystal Lake.
I love how Eli Roth didn't just make himself one of the main crew, and then 20 minutes in was like, ah, fuck it.
Thank God he
forced
didn't
my
make
way in there.
himself one of the crew, because like these aren't the greatest actors, but you can tell the acting difference between him and them.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone else is, serviceable.
I mean, I don't know how much I could take his like surfer dude accent for a whole movie. Oh no, bro.
He should have asked Quentin to be in this role instead.
That would be really funny. Just like
40-year-old Quentin.
middle-aged Quentin Tarantino coming in like, I got some weed, guys. You want to smoke it?
You turned into the AI from Jason X there for a second.
It's my Tarantino impression. It's not very good, but
It's pretty good.
you just have to say okay and all right a lot.
Or you can be coked out Quentin from his cameo in Muppet Wizard of Oz. Do you know about that?
I know about that. I haven't actually seen that.
I just watched that scene. That's all you need.
Ew.
Okay. Oh my god.
No one told me this movie was trying to be gross.
Pretty sure I started off
Finally.
with when I first watched this, it was one of the grossest things I've ever seen.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's the squirrel. He's back.
Shoo, we told you to get out of here. None of us are doctors, bro.
It's pathetic guys trying to hide. Now, I guess this is more of a comedy than I remember.
This guy does have a point.
Please tell me you're not going to start defending this douchebag.
He looks like a young Jeff Johns.
He does kind of look like Jeff Johns. This isn't going to be the projectionist and Pearl all over again, is it?
Yeah,
Well,
it
that
is.
guy's hero. But it would be funny though if the worst, most awful character, if he was our final boy at the end of this. Like, if you're gonna go full absurd and insane and comedic, like that would be kind of funny.
You know who could, what director could do something like that? James Gunn, I think, could probably pull that off. Because that's basically what happens with from the Suicide Squad to Peacemaker with Peacemaker.
Oh Jesus!
Jesus!
And not long after this is when Slither comes out.
Oh yeah.
It's about 4 years.
Kind of a gross movie.
And it's way better than this.
2 years, 4 years, somewhere between that.
Noah, the guy that plays the guy in the orange shirt with the FU hat, is apparently going to play David Lynch in an upcoming movie, 60 Minutes to Kill.
What?
That's funny.
I cannot see that guy as David Lynch.
He's also in Scary Movie 2.
Oh,
Austin's favorite scary movie. I don't even remember who he is in Scary Movie 2.
Robert, because you've played the Corey, right?
Yeah.
Does Bert, that's the guy with the green hat, not remind you of Jacob from that game?
Yeah, I can see that.
They even wear the same backwards baseball cap.
That's how you know
he's say F you?
No, it's been a while since I played that. Are you excited to watch 60 Minutes to Kill?
I mean, it could be cool. I don't really know what it is.
Yeah, I've never heard of this. I don't understand why he's playing David Lynch.
They should have let David Lynch just play young David Lynch.
Hello, I am 25.
He did have an amazing cameo in
The Fablemans.
The Fablemans. That's a great scene.
I still need to see that. But I got his cameo spoiled for me.
Oh, yeah, it's good. What the fuck?
I have no idea what's happening.
That looks like reverse footage.
I think it was. Or they trained that dog to move in reverse.
Anime fan, I know nothing about the film, but I hope you're having fun. I am so far.
Anime fan.
I'm not sure how Robert.
I don't think you would like this movie at all.
I like that they've got his color scheme down, that it's now just swapped to him wearing orange shorts and a dark shirt. They are very consistent with this guy's color theming.
Yeah. They're consistent with his wardrobe.
But you can't do double orange. That's too much. You need the contrast. Oh, Lord.
Ugh.
Well, at least it's just in the water. For all the
It's
bad
not like
stuff
the water is gonna flow to anything else.
Look, like 70% of this bitch we live on is water. There's plenty of good water out there.
I wonder if any of the sequels expanded to like got that big with it, where the entire water supply of the world was infected by cabin fever.
Well, the next one has to be New York because the sequel always has to be New York.
Hello,
Yeah.
Felix. So the sequel is in New York, or Robert. The sequel is in a high school.
Oh,
But the ending of that implies that it's spreading. But the problem is the third movie is a prequel. So
of course it is. I mean, this franchise has got everything: prequel, sequel, remake. It's checked every box.
yeah, I don't know how we got to 4 movies off this premise, but
Well, because they have to do the movie where it's like a full-on cabin fever pandemic and everyone's in lockdown and stuff.
Mhm.
I will be shocked if he doesn't try to bring this back again.
Yeah, like post 2020, this is kind of one of the big ones you think you'd go to do an update on.
The problem is that they just did it in 2016.
Damn it.
They can try again.
Don't drink the water.
Don't read from the book.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
No. To your point, Robert, if I remember the scene correctly, this character feels like she's out of Friday 5.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting that vibe.
And that movie has the best cast out of all of them.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't have Crispin Glover or Corey Feldman, but it does have a great cast.
But it has the enchiladas guy.
It does have Enchiladas guy.
Those damn enchiladas.
I already like this character.
Her wardrobe looks way too clean for what we're going for.
Needs more pig shit and dirt.
Get out of here, Jeff Johns.
This is the alternate timeline where he doesn't become a comic writer. He gets into shooting squirrels instead.
I guess I'll give this movie credit for moving fast because we're already over 30 minutes in, but also nothing's really happened.
We haven't even gotten to the fever yet.
Or the rage.
You know who the FU guy kind of sounds like? I keep thinking of this.
What's
He
that?
kind of sounds like John Marston a little bit from Red Dead.
Did I ever tell you when I first saw that game? I swore up and
Mhm.
down that voice actor was Michael Keaton.
Really?
I don't know why.
He doesn't sound anything like Michael Keaton.
I was like 14 or whatever. I don't know. When did that game come out?
08, 09?
Are you sure? That seems late.
Oh no, wait. No, you're probably like 2011. Now that I think about it.
There's no way. Red Dead Redemption 1?
Yeah, I think 2011. I'm gonna
It
say.
was 2010. Oh wow. So I was
Yeah.
older than I thought. I guess I'm just
Yeah.
dumb.
And was Marsden, was he the same voice actor in both games?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I like Red Dead 1 better than 2, but those are good games.
I still got to play 1, but I love 2. Oh yeah, but side tangent. The guy that voices Dutch in those games is apparently going to be the voice of Rupert Thorne in Creatures Commandos, and that's perfect casting.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
perfect casting.
I saw a picture of him, and I was like, oh, that guy looks like Rupert Thorne. So maybe
Yeah.
I'll get to play him in live
He
action.
could do it in live action. I really hope he gets to do it in live action.
But
Me
no,
too, 'cause-
the important question is, does he have a plan?
I have a plan, Arthur.
Because when I saw Thorne in that trailer, I was like, oh no, it's gonna be a bummer if he dies in that show, and then we don't get more of him in the DCU. But based on how that actor looks, it seems like one they could keep around.
Yeah, I hope he shows up in like Brave and the Bold or something Batman related.
Oh,
Hey,
there's
look,
the
now we're
Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Chainsaw-
shot.
Texas Chainsaw.
but in slow motion this time.
Yeah, this time more seedy.
Only this movie could make the homage to that in the remake look subtle
Yeah.
and restrained. Because half
And
of
this
that movie
is
is just coming
Possibly a
out.
year before that.
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly. We're not sure. Just out of curiosity, I wonder what the release date is on IMDb.
Dick knows, what does that
Oh,
even
it's
mean?
also 02. According to IMDb, it's 02. I'm so confused.
Oh, Robert, speaking of Texas Chainsaw, I didn't even notice our 3D commentary hit 6,000 views. I don't know
awesome.
why.
It's fun commentary. We had a good time.
Also, I just want to clear the air for anybody watching live. We cannot show the movie. This is meant to be watched alongside the movie.
Yes.
I got another
Yes.
comment like that last night.
Oh. Or you can just listen to this like a podcast. You know, that's what it's
But
for.
no, we got a comment on our Let the Right One In. It was like, where's the movie? It's like, it's copyright.
No, our channel would get taken down if we just showed the movie. Maybe we could make that a little bit more obvious in the titles, though. Like,
but
all,
we
like,
say
commentary
commentary.
pod.
We don't say we're not a reaction channel. We don't list our stuff as.
I don't know. I don't know how to.
This uniform looks very authentic.
Oh yeah,
I love this cop guy. That is the one thing I know that is different in the remake. It's a woman cop, but it's like the same character, and it's really strange.
So you're saying they went woke with it?
Oh. No, do you remember this cop?
Wait, what about this cop?
Do you remember this cop?
Not really, no.
He looks like a child playing dress up.
I'm gonna be real.
No.
The thing I remember most from this movie is like the
Say
douchebag
it.
characters.
No, you can say it. Come on.
No, I don't want to spoil it. Okay, something else later.
No, this is the hey man, let's party. We got a party to go to.
Is that that's in this movie?
Yeah.
Okay, this is like a first viewing for me, John.
See? Just party.
Just party. Okay.
Party. It's been a fucking party.
See? No,
Wait,
he has one
what is-
track mind. It's just party.
What is the point of this character?
It's almost like we're padding the movie.
Yeah, I'm checking my watch, honestly.
We've had very little cabin and very little fever.
And no rage. Hasn't turned good men cruel.
I think this movie could easily be 1 hour instead of an hour and 30 minutes. Or 30 minutes.
Why is his name Wolson?
That's
No,
a
do you want to?
W.
Do you want to party?
Party time, excellent. Just think of Wayne's World now. He really does look like,
He won't
like
stop saying
just
it.
like he really just looks like a 12-year-old.
Just a really tall one.
He hit a growth spurt.
Oh, that helmet's way too small for him.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Why is he riding a bicycle?
It's Ralph's bike from Friday 1.
Well, you know why that is, Robert.
Oh,
Because
the
they're all
advert?
doomed.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh
Because
my
I
god,
feel like
suddenly
that
red
scene
filter.
Like the
I
post.
feel like that scene is supposed to be funny, but we're just laughing at it for how weird it is. Like,
No, that's what I kind of
would
like
you say
about this
that?
movie is like everything in this movie is strange.
But would you say that this movie succeeds at being a comedy, or are we just laughing at it because
Mm,
it's dumb?
I don't know. That's part of with that is though is some of it is changing standards. That was the comedy normal in 2002. American Pie, all those other teenage comedies. This is just that with some gore and language.
I don't even know if the comedy stuff in this is done as well as the stuff in American
It's
Pie.
not. American Pie is a better movie, and I don't care what people think about those movies nowadays. I liked at least the main four, not all those like relentless, straight to DVD spin-offs.
Oh yeah,
But that was just what we were doing at the time.
The big one I want to see is Wet Hot American Summer. I've heard that's like the best
I've
of
heard that's
those.
good. Yeah,
Um,
Put the gun away.
it's just a doggo.
hey Robert, you know what they need right about now? A high hide. You go up high and you hide. And I was like,
I mean, we've
what?
already seen Subway Man. Maybe Eddie will show up.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know why, but the blonde guy, the blonde guy,
Why you gotta be
kind of
ableist?
the blonde guy kind of looks like Draco Malfoy to me.
Like the American version.
The older American version. I can't even hear this guy trying to do a David Lynch voice.
Like, I'm not gonna go out there with a fucking dog rap. But the whole point of this escapade was to be in a cabin. And you guys have barely been in the
Yeah.
fucking cabin.
What is even the point of any of this?
What is the point of life?
These are the existential questions that Cabin Fever
It's
2002
it's
or
underrated when you think
2004
about it.
asks. Yeah.
So is she sick? Is this our first infected person?
Yeah, I think she got sick
So I
earlier,
missed
right?
it.
He said she feels nauseous.
But she looks like a Hollywood actress with like makeup and stuff.
We can't let her look too sick. Remember, this cast has to be attractive, and Jeff Johns.
You the dog for standing there.
Okay, commercial break.
I really did cut like commercial break.
I would love to see what the Fox or AMC edit of this movie looks like.
How do
What do
you
you
cut
think?
this down?
What do
It's
you think
40
he
minutes long.
says? What do you think he says? Squirrels.
It's like squirrels are
Squirrels
funny.
aren't dumb.
Squirrels aren't stupid.
Okay, so Claire A and Leon B1. So that's
Okay.
what we'll be doing. I'm gonna take that down. Since we're only like half an hour away from starting. Robert's face is killing me.
This sounds like Angelo Badalamenti music.
Yeah, it's
Kinda
so
got some
weird for
Twin
this
Peaks
kind of
vibes.
music, kind of movie.
I
This kind of
know.
movie.
I mean, this just straight up sounds like the Twin Peaks theme.
Axel says this film to him could be a Resident Evil spinoff. I mean, Resident Evil deals with similar bio disasters. It's just weird because this is shot like a romance scene.
Yeah, I have no idea what tone we're going for.
The problem, they want you to care about this relationship. But like you said before, these characters just aren't
Then
well
he's
written
gonna pull
enough.
up his hand and
That's what. Oh, that's why you don't do that time of the month. Sorry.
that's
Ah,
getting
break.
clipped.
Yeah, that's
It's
staying
fine.
in.
It's Kool-Aid.
You guys see Zombievers? I have. I think that movie's great.
I haven't.
Oh boy. It is just really funny how like the top half of her body looks totally fine. Like she's not sneezing, she's not sweating.
To be
but
fair,
then, oh
neither
god.
It's just the blood.
neither was that other guy.
What, homeless
not-
guy?
Yeah,
The
he
homeless
wasn't,
guy,
He looks
wasn't
pretty
sneezing.
disgusting.
But he
his
No,
wasn't.
but
face
his
is
face looks all fucked up.
I understand that, but he wasn't sneezing or shivering.
Okay, but come on.
he at
he's
least
suffering.
looks sick.
Yeah.
She doesn't look sick.
I think you guys are taking the virus part of this too seriously. It is still a flesh eating disease.
Isn't it the premise of the movie?
No, but my point is, it's less so about the virus, like the flu symptoms, more about the fact that it's eating your skin.
Okay.
I still
It's
think
just
you'd
weird
run
that they
a
didn't play into
temperature
that as
over-
much.
Actually, I may be wrong on that because I don't remember, but I think maybe Bert. That's how they do Bert. It's been a minute. But I do know it's more primarily focused on like the fact that it eats away at your flesh.
Did you see Axel's comment?
Yeah. Actually, this film should have had Steven Seagal as the main character tossing around infected people. Kevin,
They should-
this movie couldn't afford Steven Seagal at the time.
I mean, it could now.
That would just be embarrassing.
Yeah. No, he had a very short window of hits where the movies he was in worked because everything around him worked.
Yeah. No, my grandpa was a huge fan. I've seen quite a few of his movies. I don't remember them at this point, but
At least now her hair's a little messed up. That's something. And
Guys,
now
I
she's
think
hideous.
I'm gonna say it. I think this is probably better than The Thing. This does just remind me of when they lock Wilford Brimley in that like
when they
one
come, when they come
building.
back, when they come back, there better be a noose in the
Yeah,
foreground.
there's a noose in the background.
I'm much better. I
Yeah,
feel fine.
much better,
also,
guys.
The Rock is now the Steven Seagal of action films, except The Rock can
That's
act
yeah.
when he wants to. Is that what they say?
Yeah, but what would you rather watch? One of Steven Seagal's Red Box movies or Red One?
Oh God. Oh.
What's
Red One.
worse? Pick your poison.
I would,
Oh.
I would rather watch Red One. At least that is a movie.
That's probably longer.
Yeah, but it has good
Yeah, but
actors in it.
the Steven Seagal movie is probably funnier.
Oh God, Red One is 2 hours. Oh.
Yeah, it's an epic.
Yeah, but would you
They gotta
rather watch
see
Steven
Santa.
Seagal pretend that he can still do things, or watch The Rock, J.K. Simmons? Is Chris Evans in that?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
J.K. Simmons is barely in it, as I've heard. Oh God, now she looks sick.
It cracked me up when you were saying that she's been sick for like 5 minutes. Doesn't she look sick?
Well, when your leg is pouring out blood and she's like, "I'm fine," it's kind of weird.
Now the music is starting to sound like The Thing.
I do like the idea of the thing premise and setup, but with a bunch of idiots who don't know what they're doing.
I guess that's funny for like a comedy sketch, but not a full movie.
No, I do think this is a really cool concept. It's just held back by a first time writer and a low budget.
Yeah.
Why were you just watching
Yeah, but
her?
like actually what are you doing? You're just peeping.
Oh, you fucked up. Oh no, they don't trust each other anymore. Now
They're
we've become
turning on
monsters.
each. Now we've become
To be fair,
cabin
they
fever.
didn't get along in the first place. This isn't exactly a change in behavior.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't this be more interesting to watch if I liked any of these characters and they actually got along at the beginning?
I've heard it both ways.
Okay.
So if the thing assimilates a blind person, does that just screw it over? I wouldn't think so. It doesn't have to be blind. It has other senses. Oh, don't drink the water.
Don't do it.
That damn dog.
Uh-oh.
You didn't even give me a blanket. Just like
They,
freezing to
they just put her out there.
death.
What are you talking about? She was wrapped in a blanket.
It was a joke.
No.
F
They
you.
should have given her more blankets.
Axel, did you guys see the remake of this? It's worse. I have. These two haven't.
Uh, yeah, let's touch her body.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't think I need to see the remake. I think I'm good.
You really do, Brian. You really do.
Well, if you guys ever do that for the original remake series, then I think I'm out. Just you two.
No, we're not putting that on the wheel.
Nah, we've already done
It's
the
realistic.
original.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, not there. No. You bastards.
There is a bit in two where somebody gets it exactly where you're implying.
Of course.
You bastards. Give me back my penis.
Give me back my dick.
His name would be Jeff. He looks like a Jeff.
His name is Jeff. Oh, she's fine.
Okay. You need two things in this situation. You need a big rock and gravity. It'll take care of
It
itself.
was a big rock.
Stop touching her, you idiots.
You're all gonna get infected. I mean, they probably all already are infected.
Blonde guy's been pretty smart. Or as you called him earlier, the blind guy.
You can see pretty well for blind guy.
The smartest character in the movie.
Yep.
No, I mean he's right.
I just love that expression, you fucking fuckers.
Fucking
Oh no.
ew.
Ah, crap.
Ah, crap.
Oh crap.
What would Hellboy do in this situation?
He'd kill all of them. This would be settled by
Burn them all.
Sorry, guys, I gotta burn you all. I don't think Bert's really gonna get help.
You doubt the great and powerful Bert?
Yeah, I
You
don't
know
think
what's
I trust the
bullshit?
guy
You
that
know what's
shoots
bullshit?
squirrels.
They named him Bert. They didn't name any of them Ernie.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that earlier. He should have been Ernie.
I like how he's been gone for like 5 minutes and they're already doing this.
Yeah, like why?
Yeah, we jumped here pretty quickly. Yeah, we had like one scene earlier that established, oh, maybe he has the hots for another lady and is gonna cheat on his girl.
Why are
Yeah,
we
I know.
watching this?
We jumped here really quickly.
We did.
Oh, it's almost like that scene was there just to see her topless again, but could be reaching it.
No. What are you talking
Eli
about?
Roth wouldn't do that.
That's important to the plot.
Hey, it's creepy kid again. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. I'll get a doctor. Goes back for a gun.
Hey, Robert, pancakes.
Yeah, I've seen this scene before. It's it's like a weird older movie.
Oh, that's why it's good.
And now that kid is infected.
Oh
Oh.
shit. No, it's like random kung fu guy in pieces. It's just here's a scene.
Yeah.
Also, that kid has maybe the worst haircut I've ever seen.
How
Top
dare
five.
you get bit by my child?
That scene only exists so that this guy won't help.
Should have been watching his kid.
Like this is clearly going for comedy.
I just don't know how much of it is genuinely funny.
Yeah, aim for the tires. Now the movie's just on fast forward. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we're doing this now.
We're
Okay.
breezing by, yeah.
Damn it, Paul.
Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Paul, Karen. This movie's full of curse names. Go get him.
How'd they catch up so fast?
Oh, and meanwhile. Oh.
How'd he lose them?
This has turned into a Real Halloween 4.
Oh, I was thinking Night of the Living Dead.
It's gonna escalate into Halloween Kills.
Evil dies tonight.
Flesh-eating viruses die tonight. It doesn't have their same ring.
Cabin Fever dies tonight.
If you see a germ, shoot it.
The only good germ is a dead germ.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah, Jesus.
That's what you get, you idiot.
Oh, fuck. You know what? I don't think I like this character either.
No.
If he wasn't infected, he is now. What did this guy ever do to you?
He lived.
He, he has no character. He's just man.
It's man versus the elements. He's going for
Man versus virus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll stop it.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
let's
Get
keep-
some help.
Let's keep chasing the bleeding infected man.
There's nothing they can really do at this point. If his kid's infected, then it's gonna spread. So they're really just chasing him because they're angry.
Why would you do this now?
So this is the big scene that everyone I know of that has seen this movie remembers.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. It's like this only to me only works if she doesn't know she's infected yet. Like
Does she
I
know
think
though?
it's she's. I think it's just
her
she's either too stupid to pick up on it, or she's choosing not to acknowledge it.
yeah, but her black's no, she's noticed like her back's been bleeding pretty bad. Ugh.
But she was also like, "You really did a number on my back."
Yeah, but then there was a scene after when she was like crying.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's like,
So
yeah,
it could be that
forget
she's
about your white
choosing.
hair.
It could be that she's choosing to ignore it. She's just accepted it. Ah, gross.
Ugh.
What?
Oh,
Why is the
oh
dog
my
vision
god.
red?
Because he's a Resident Evil dog monster. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. This character didn't deserve this.
Ah, she cheated on her boyfriend.
That's true. The dishonesty.
Deserves death.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Why are there pieces of her all over the?
The dog really did a number on her.
Yeah.
She was already falling apart pretty easily.
Oh.
You gotta put that dog down.
It's infected.
And now I
then there
hate this
was-
guy because he shot a dog.
Dog had it coming.
Rip him apart.
The dog's been the hero of the movie.
Oh
What is
yeah.
That
this going
woman
on?
into pieces.
She was infected. He was saving the town.
That
Oh,
looked really bad.
okay.
The dog's philosophy is the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Yeah. Honestly, at this point, I would just shoot myself. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. Just splatter that all over your face. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh my god. And then the skies turned red.
Jorge Alvarez would have made a kick-ass version of this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd probably make it better.
I don't think I really need that though because I have his Evil Dead.
That's true. Commentary?
No, but I mean, this is
Uh,
just straight up the end of Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah. But now we think they're Satan worshippers? I don't
I
just
don't think
doing
Eli
doing
Roth put that
sacrifices.
much thought into it. It's just, oh, this movie I love. I want to do this too.
oh well.
Ah. Oh, Jesus. This guy's become a full on murderer.
Nah, I miss Bert.
Yeah. It
Who's
makes
Bert?
sense that you would make him the main though, because arguably he was the only one that I think was popular at the time. He just come off of a hit sitcom.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I said, it just feels like Roth only knows how to write the douchebags, and he doesn't want
Hmm.
this guy to be a douchebag. So he's just like, just play yourself, but dumb.
But he's just kind of a nothing burger character.
I don't disagree.
I think he only stands out as one of the good guys because everyone else is so shitty in comparison.
That's probably true, but still.
He just killed his girlfriend with a shovel. He's a menace.
Robert, you know where he has to
Does
go.
that sound okay?
Oh no. Not Shaggy.
No.
Scooby Doo, where are you?
He's dead in my basement.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. I don't have a basement.
You better not have done anything bad to Scooby.
Oh, now Bambi's dead.
It's Bambi's mom. Oh, this sucks. It
This
just keeps
escalated
getting
quickly.
worse and worse. I don't envy being in this situation.
Hey, it's Kid Cop. Oh no.
He's partying.
Uh,
Duh.
I choose to
Uh,
believe that that character isn't really a cop. He's just like a burnout hippie guy dressed as a cop.
it it feels like he's stumbled into a CW show. Did he just walk to Vancouver?
He did? You need a fucking ride, man.
Winston. Hostile. He said the title.
Not of this movie. He said
It's
a title.
foreshadowing. Shoot him.
Shoot
I
him.
can't. He's my best friend. I met him 12 hours ago. Not the guitar, man.
Now the guitar is
What?
infected.
How did
Wait,
that
what?
happen?
Uh,
Ew.
I don't even remember how this all resolves.
You fucked up the party. It's all I've got. Now he's gonna kill him. Why not? Party's over, bitch.
He didn't even kill him. That was so lame. He just whacked him and then cut to him on the floor.
I don't think this guy's the hero. I think we've just seen him degenerate
Yeah,
into
I
a
know.
psychopath.
I mean, can
This
you
guy,
blame him?
yeah.
He's
This guy
dying.
sucks. I can blame him. Fuck him.
Let's see how you react
Look-
to having a flesh-eating virus.
Well, it's like you said earlier. At this point, I'd just kill myself. You know, instead of ruining other people's lives.
But you don't want to leave?
Not if I'm gonna spread a deadly virus. Oh boy.
It's gonna be that scene from Toy Story with
Oh,
Woody in
no.
the truck. It's framed like the same way. He just dumps him there in the same position.
This movie is
He's in the
this movie is
like a death
funny at
pose.
moments.
Yeah, it's got its funny moments.
But was that an intentional joke?
What?
Did
Why?
Oh,
you see that now?
It's like It's like The Shining, but it's a bunny instead of.
you just
The
went
dog
past
bear
the AVGN Bugs Bunny game review.
Oh no, my girlfriend I cheated on. All the good
Yeah.
times we had.
Then it cuts to him having sex with the other girl.
He has the disease. Disease nuts.
Wow.
Robert, you're better than that.
Just because we're watching an early 2000s movie doesn't mean you also need to regress.
Doesn't mean you have to stoop to their level.
What else can I do?
We have to do better.
We're trying to make content here.
I'll take care of him.
Take the gun, leave the cannoli.
Oh my god, it's Party Man again.
Patty
See, this
man.
character is important.
Patty man.
Robert, it's setup and payoff.
Water.
I want a spin-off about Party Man.
Well, but Sean, or whatever guy's name is, that's Party Man.
Oh, well, Party Cop, whatever we're gonna call him. Finally, we meet up back with Jeff.
No, don't go back to the cabin. Just leave.
Swim away.
I wouldn't go in the water.
Oh, true, yeah, avoid the water. But he doesn't know to avoid the water yet.
Oh no, did he walk in a circle?
We've been here before. We're going in circles.
Circles. No, leave. Don't
Just leave.
Go in there. What are you doing? You fool.
Oh my god. Why is this horror movie character acting so stupid?
These were crimes of passion. He offed his friends and then offed himself. Jail's old as time.
I mean, I think if you touch anything in here, you'll get infected. Just a big no-no.
Oh yeah.
Ah, Jesus.
This is so contrived. Like, this doesn't work for this character. I don't know why he's in here. I don't know why he went back.
I don't know why this hasn't ended already.
They're dead.
What more do we have to
To
do?
be fair,
My
he is
God,
going
they're
to
all
check
dead.
on his girlfriend.
But we didn't have a cutaway to him when he comes to that realization.
I know why they're doing this. It's dumb, but
Yeah, it's for the ending. I made it. No, you didn't. Get out of here. See, this is when the movie's trying to be funny, and it's not really working.
Because you see it coming 10 miles
Yeah.
away.
It's
remember Night of the Living Dead?
yeah.
It's that, but dumber.
No, it's pretty dumb. Yep, got a closed case here.
It feels like Eli Roth was like, I like Night of the Living Dead. I like Evil Dead. Let's just do that.
Yeah, this is disgusting.
Yeah, what? Sure, they have taps at home. Oh my god. The water's infected.
Don't drink the water. We're checking back with this guy.
Disgusting.
Don't drink that lemonade.
Yeah, I think there's a way to make this work, ending with this with a cover up, and that's the tragedy or the irony of it is like, oh no, the people who are supposed to be the good guys come and just kill our survivors and try to like.
Okay,
I think
hold
there's
on,
a way to make that
hold
work.
on. We're gonna get the best payoff, the best scene in the movie.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh jeez.
He wasn't lying earlier.
He wasn't lying.
You wasn't lying. No, I mean, for all the times I was complaining about the comedy in this movie, that was the one joke I legitimately laughed at when I first
Yeah.
watched this. Yeah.
Now that ends on a good joke.
Yeah. Not a great movie, but pretty
So
good ending.
confused. So did they kill one guy and then dump him in the water for some reason?
No, remember,
Yeah,
There's another guy.
Party Cop was
the-
escorting him, and he jumped out, and he just landed.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be the party guy had to kill him, but instead of burning his body or something, he just dumped him in the river.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But for the party guy, the party cop didn't do what he was supposed to.
Because he's incompetent. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That third act's pretty sloppy, but it has its moments.
Yeah, I think it's all right. It's like a 3.5 for me, maybe a 3.
It's
But
an okay movie.
because the sequel picks up with that character, and then he dies, and that's how the virus spreads to school. Because they got that actor for like 5 minutes.
All right, Robert, what is your rating for
It's
Cabin,
okay.
whatever this is called? Cabin Fever?
I'd go 3. Cabin in the Woods. I'd go
I
3 out
was
of
about
5.
to say Cabin in the Woods.
I'd go 3 out of 5. I think it's all right.
Come on,
Okay.
that ending is at least half a star.
No, that ending's pretty good.
I think this is a 2 upon watching it again.
Oh,
2 out of 5.
no, you're
Not a big fan. It gets points for the ending.
no, you fucking fuck.
You fucking fuck.
All right,
Also, weirdly, I think as gross as this movie gets, weirdly enough, I think where it doesn't go far enough is the body horror. Like, it has its gross moments, but when the first thing you see is a dog and it just rips open in half just by pulling its leg, you're expecting that to happen to some people during the back half of this movie. You don't really get that. It's just, they bleed a lot and their skin peels off a little and then they die. Like,
Yeah.
I weirdly think it could have gone further with the body horror stuff.
you could remake
You know,
this
isn't
and I think do it properly.
third time's the charm. But yeah, it was okay. It had its moments. Had some gross
I think
stuff.
it
Had
was
some funny
Robert's
stuff.
favorite movie of all time.
Glowing endorsement.
All right, that has been Cabin Fever. We're going to take just a couple minutes, and then we will play some Resident Evil 2. We will be back shortly. If you're watching on YouTube, it'll start a new stream. If you're watching on Twitch, we'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Alrighty then. I'll be back.